Hey, and now we done seen this clip where Prime saying he told his son not to go to Baltimore. That he said he would end up sitting behind Lamar for 10 years, and he felt like it'd be a better opportunity elsewhere to get a chance to play and all that. What do you feel about that? Because I'll tell you what I think.
I mean, like depending on where I'm at in life. Like, so if I wasn't the first round draft pick guy, I would prefer myself to go, somewhere I want to be able to compete and start at. But if I'm a guy that's later in the round, like, so say if I was a fifth round pick and I have a chance to pick who I could go play behind, and to say at the corner position, if I had a chance to go play behind Sherm, you or Joe Hayden or Pat P and all this time in my era, I'm gonna take advantage of it because of the fact that, hey, I know at one point in time my day go come. You know what I'm saying? I know it's different at the quarterback position because some of them play 20 and 30 years, wherever they feel like playing. But I know for me, just saying the player I am, I would love to have the ability to learn from a guy that's one of the best that probably go ever go in the history books of playing this game. And, I done seen it happen before. Guys that was behind some talented guys, he was just behind Joe Flacco. You know what I'm saying? A Super Bowl champion, they brought them a Super Bowl there. And then they're like, hey, it's your turn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm a guy that's like, hey, I like learning, I like to learn. Shoot. So if somebody doing something that I want to be, I'm gonna try to go under that wing. So, but I understand where they coming from too. I know I probably want to son that play. So I understand.
No, I feel what he's saying when he's saying he ain't never learned nothing from where he ain't never sat on the bench and been like, man, I sure did learn a lot today. I feel it. But just the quarterback spot is so different. Like at corner, linebacker, you could say I play in special teams. I can scrap my way to like suiting up on game day and like getting out there, getting my feet wet. Maybe if somebody gets banged up, I get, get a chance to get out there on defense and do my thing. Totally understandable. But at quarterback, if you're not a first round pick, second round pick, you're probably not playing. Or you're going to have to wait anyway.
Yeah, you got to wait anyway, yeah.
And you can increase your value behind a guy like, if you're sitting there saying, hey, Lamar's going to be here a while and doing all this, I can learn championship habits. I can learn winning habits, how to prepare for these games, how MVP of the National Football League prepares every week, how he reads the defense. That stuff you can't just learn anywhere.
Yeah.
That's stuff that, hey, if you want to just sit behind somebody and just be like, oh, man, even Joe Flacco, he's probably learning some great stuff from Joe Flacco. But if you go to a situation like the Saints or just Spencer Rattler and young guys, no offense to Spencer Rattler, but he has never been to the top of the mountaintop. So he don't know that much more than you do. He started a few NFL games. I'm not sure he's even had a start that he's won yet. But sure, you might have an opportunity to play, but your development won't be as great as it would be behind somebody like that, because the things that you would learn, the habits that you would learn, the preparation, how to carry yourself, how to watch film, how to drill, you know what I mean? You'll go somewhere else, and that's why people draft and trade and get guys from Super Bowl teams, because they want the formula. They want to know what's going on. When Cooper Kupp came to Seattle, Mike McDonald was like, hey, I'm chasing edges. I want to know what you know. Like, I want to know how y'all traveled. I want to know how y'all ate. Did y'all have a nutritionist? I want to know y'all won a Super Bowl. Like, what went into it? And there are details. And so when you have quarterbacks that have won MVPs or won Super Bowls, there's a way they've done it. And so if you're not picked in the upper echelon, and I'm a fifth-round pick, I'm cool sitting behind Lamar. I'm cool.
That's where I'm at, too. But like I said, I understand Deion because he want to see his son play. I'm with it, too. You know what I'm saying? But just me, I like to learn and I like to witness greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like me saying I got a chance to like, hey, like even when I was a rookie, I had a good chance to watch Champ Bailey work out for the Detroit Lions in 2013. But thankfully, like I said, I ended up with Sheen. I watched that workout because I admired Champ for so long. I was one of his biggest fans that he never just knew about. And I got a chance to watch him do a whole workout. And to me, I was like, I know I was a 36 pick, so they expected me to play. I'm over like, I cannot wait to watch this dude do some work. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause my biggest dude, man. So yeah, I'm with you on that. With that part, just saying, I love to be behind somebody and just learn.
We got to get you a Champ jersey.
Yeah, oh yeah, I gotta get a champ, man. I got to give me a champ. That's my, that's my dude. That's my dude.
I'm gonna text him. I'm gonna text him.
That's my dude. We follow each other all the day. I be trying to keep it cool, try to keep it fair because I'm playing, but I'm for sure inbox him. Hey man, I need that.
Yeah, you got to get that. You got to
Gotta
get that
get
champ. Which one you gonna get?
I don't even care.
Denver champ?
Huh? That
You gonna get Denver champ? You gonna get?
mm.
I mean, you get the
he Redskins chancellor too. Redskins chancellor too. But whatever he blessed me with, I'm gonna be thankful for. You know what I'm saying? Because he just represent the South Georgia so highly, and I need that.
I ain't mad at that. We're gonna make that happen, big play. We go sure make that happen. Another thing that was said by a Hall of Famer, Joe Thomas said Myles Garrett is the most impactful non-QB in the history of football.
It's not. It's
Aaron Donald. Let's not go crazy.
Hey, I would say he can say
not
that.
lose our mind.
We could go him and Aaron Donald for sure. Like that's not even a question. I'm about to say, look now, you almost forgot that boy that was in, and he was in. First of all, he was in St. Louis and he was in LA. We talking about the Rams. That boy 99 is very special, and he's a freak of nature. Like so, yeah, man. He's up there. He might.
And then with accolades, you could put J.J. Watt in there.
Yeah.
Like, let's not go crazy. Deion, it would be in there. Let's not go Charles Woodson.
Charles Woodson, all them guys. Yeah, let's not be too crazy now. But I understand where he's coming from because athlete, gifted he is a gifted player, but he's for sure one of the generational talent.
But you also gotta like what elevated Aaron Donald's greatness, even on top of the 3 defensive players of the year, the 8 All-Pros, the 10 Pro Bowls. What elevated it even more is when they were in the Super Bowl for the game, Aaron Donald won and ended the game.
Look.
They lose that Super Bowl. If Aaron Donald stays blocked, they lose that Super Bowl. Jalen looked like he stumbled and slipped. Chase was wide open. Burrow was looking at him.
Yeah.
Like, they lose that Super Bowl if it's not for Aaron Donald. He was the reason. So it's tough because you got to see, you want to see Myles Garrett in those playoff moments.
Yeah.
But he's just stuck in Cleveland. So it's hard for me to say, oh, man, this is the greatest because when it's unfair, but you got to play in big moments. You can't just be a regular season monster. You can't. You can't. Yeah. The hardest games are in the playoffs. Like the most impactful, that's when the lights is brightest. And if you're saying I never had to play under the brightest lights, it's unfair, but unfortunately you can't be.
Yeah. Cleveland tough for him, man, because
I wish he would go somewhere else.
I wish he would too, there, because boy, he in that category. But you made a lot of sense about the fact that but man, he is a monster though. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. I ain't never seen somebody. I had a joint practice with that man. I ain't never seen nobody shut a whole practice down.
I ain't never seen nobody move like the way he was winning, bro. Did you see the clip? I was just gonna get on that. Jordan, run!
What it sound like? It sound like Boys in the Hood. Ricky!
I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. I ain't never heard. I played football for 11 years. I ain't never heard nobody scream at the quarterback, run!
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Hey, that's tell you so. You better get your ass over.
Hey, you better go. You better
go, boy. I swear you better get on down. At least he warned him, though. He could have not said nothing.
Right. Could have got him killed.
Yeah.
He tried to get him killed. I know they watched that film, and he probably was like, hey, Jordan, you heard me, right?
You heard me. Hey, I told you to run, too. You better heard me. I'm telling you.
You better heard me. I screamed. Now, yeah, I could have probably just tried to block him, but you see, you're a monster. I screamed.
Yeah.
Listen, keep your ears open.
Well, I'll tell you, that shit was so funny. I saw that clip, boy.